Welcome back to the special Drunk on Writing Anniversary Behind the Scenes special in 3 parts. This is the 3rd part, the last part, and today, right now, we're going to be talking about what's coming up for Drunk on Writing. Well, in case you didn't notice, I recently launched 1 Minute Reviews, a new weekly series talking about different beers, different wines, different whiskeys, throwing in some kind of fun music, slicing it all up, giving it a 5-point rating. I've enjoyed doing it. The views aren't entirely there. I don't know how many people actually are looking for this sort of thing, but, hopefully it grows. But with that series introduced, subscribers get a new video every single week right now. Which means that reactions, which I had originally meant to kind of fill in the gaps between episodes, I'm going to make them a core episode of Drunk on Writing going forward. That means reactions will henceforward follow the 2-week publication cycle. They may or may not have early access depending on the video. Timing is everything. Just look at how well that Infinity War review has been doing, and that came up the very next day after Infinity War. But certain videos, like the very next video, will have early access. Still, what this means is that reactions are going to be more researched, more nuanced. There's going to be a whole lot more information kind of thrown in for good measure to give you more content. Again, that Infinity War review, that had supplemental material that wasn't just a reaction to the movie. It was giving the background of it, giving the build-up to it. And that's kind of what I want to do with reactions moving forward. Think of them as sort of miniature dissection videos for newer content. Something that hasn't been around for years, that that books haven't been written on yet. It didn't entirely work in that video, I don't think, personally. But, it's a work in progress, and I'm looking forward to kind of adding more in the future. I mentioned the question series a little earlier about the fact that I just straight up killed the series after one little pilot episode. And since then, people have kind of asked me why. Why did that happen? Well, honestly, because someone else was already doing it. And they were doing it with, celebrities. So I thought to myself, well, that's cool. I don't want to do the same thing that they're doing. That's just not fun. It's just not cool. I don't want to do that. So I'm taking questions, the concept behind questions, and I'm changing it up a bit. Something that will be more fitting for the Drunk on Writing brand. Henceforward, questions will be called My Favorite Things. And it's going to focus on the person I'm interviewing, along with their favorite drink and their favorite book. Not necessarily their favorite book, their favorite piece of writing. It could be a book, it could be a piece of music, it could be a movie, it could be a poem. It could be pretty much anything to do with writing. It could be an advertisement for all I care. I just want them to talk about it. And once they talk about it, I'm going to throw in some history, I'm going to throw in some background, I'm going to throw in some supplemental material on top of the interview that I'm having with them. I have a few episodes in the can right now, but before they come out, here's a look at what we have coming up in Drunk on Writing. The Beer Camp 2018 reactions video, which you may have seen in the anniversary stream this past weekend. Or you might be asking yourself, wait, there was no Beer Camp this year, was there? Well, you just gotta tune in to find out. Then we've got the E3 2018 reaction, the Ant-Man and the Wasp reaction, and the San Diego Comic-Con 2018 reaction. Plus 1 minute reviews for Kent Falls Brewing Company's Multiverse, Paradox Beer Company's Straw Basil, and 10 Barrel Brewing Company's Apocalypse IPA. Lots of reactions, but it just so happens to be that time of year. Plus, views on reactions are pretty good. Still, looking out past the reactions, we also have a ton of videos coming up. We've got those Favorite Things episodes, dissections for Stephen King's The Long Walk and The Dead Zone, as well as on the Bohemian Rhapsody. Yes, the song. I'm doing a dissection video on the song. Looking forward to that one. And Die Hard. Yes, Die Hard, the movie. Ah! And there's also The Rise of the Alphabet in the History of Writing series. Plus, of course, the Patreon exclusives. Lots of plans, including a series that I think might interest those of you who enjoyed my Infinity War review. Particularly the people who agreed with it. I think you're going to find this new series particularly fun. But more on that soon. Until then, this has been the Drunk on Riding first anniversary behind the scenes special. I got a lot more content coming out of this anniversary. We filmed a whole bunch of stuff, so I hope you enjoy all of it. But even if you don't, I wanted to just say cheers, 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 and keep on riding.